everybody. I hope I can be heard. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello YouTube. We're playing Wanderstop. This game came out today. I did not think I would be here playing, streaming even. I was supposed to be working, but I did my back in, so I'm not really working. So I thought I'd stream about making tea. I do hope my microphone is okay. We'll see, I guess. I played the demo of this, and I was really sad when the demo was over. So I knew I was going to get this game pretty close to release. And yeah, I'm here. I'm streaming. Everything is very strange today, but I guess we'll just start a new game. See if the viewers come in slowly. Ivy Road presents.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. They feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything. But I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally. I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Great. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... I can't. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure, honey. I can't. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
So I think Alta has some mental issues that she needs to deal with. Ha! Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow. I'm tired. I feel like she'd keep moving, but I'm more of a rest a moment kind of person. Because I try and look after my mental health now. I'll just rest for a moment. No, no, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, 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 no. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. Just for a second. Just for a moment. And then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy. Then right back to it. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you're not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? We just say no. Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop. You see? Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. Unacceptable answer. Tea only for Boro then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! We have to go back and get my sword! Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed him. How interesting. No, it was simply the way a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here, to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea. But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'll be leaving here soon. Yes, very soon, but think of yourself and what you have just been through. You've collapsed, and now you're clearly exhausted. You've been through so much. Think how much stronger you'll be if you rest for a moment or two. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax, here, while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there, inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time, and be well. Use L to move altar and R to move the camera. Perfect. I also just love the way this looks. Just look at this. Is this not so beautiful? Oh. I don't know what the right trigger is doing, but it's like showing me where to go. Okay. And this is running. Also, these guys look freaking adorable. It's a Plufflin, and I can pet him. They make such cute noises. Best part of the game. I feel like I'm lagging. Am I lagging? Maybe I'm not. Maybe it was just the audio that looked like it was lagging. I guess let's go talk to Boro. Ah, hello miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold R2 right trigger to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Yeah, that's what I did just now. I don't know if I will keep these voices that I'm doing, but currently I'm doing them, so we'll see. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves and have grown outside. Just scoop them right up into the basket. No trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Oh, look at the leaves falling in the background. Oh, that's so cool. Once your basket is full, return it here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Aye aye, Boro. Collect is A. Full. Awesome. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But, miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a little bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use? Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. X can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. To open a pocket, press and hold up, down, left, right. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list. Okay. Should we just grab everything? Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when it's done. I am tripping over my tongue. And here. I did it, Boro. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. There was one here, yes. Watering can. Aha! You've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. So we water it again. I think I did it. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent, let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead used the triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make this small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Aye aye. I guess we'll do it here. Ah, not there. Watering can. Oh, hello? Oh, do I have to stash to collect? Okay. I did it! I made fruit. Wonderful! Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that could be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else. I believe it. But I am grateful you are spending just a moment of your time here with me, doing some gardening. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Why opens my field guide? Simple plants. Okay, so we have blue seeds and pink seeds. Frillops. Sunset trebles. Large hybrids. Chip. Puff pod. We don't know how to make. Okay. Brittle beets. So maybe like mix blue and pink, and then this is pink, and then like pink and blue or something. I would assume. Where did you go? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no, tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. No, I want to just get on with it. Of course, I am understanding completely. You are quite pressed for time. Therefore, let us now discuss how to make tea. Behold, the tea machine. Yes, the tea machine. It is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. There will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you these steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull up on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Can I overfill it? No, okay. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful? Or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Use L to rotate the ladder. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge, or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I have not collected a tea ball. I shall go and do that now. Okie dokie. Oh, water. Well done! The water will only be changing colour once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. Pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it! You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch, if you wish. Cup. Chip chip. Oh. I may have overfilled slightly. One chip chip tea. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid! Delicious! It is everything that Burrow was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favourite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival. So I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum! What a feeling! If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You cannot begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No, no, no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. I have to... Oof. I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Oh, what was that? That sound cue was weird. Ah, there you are. Coming round again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there. Multiple times. That's not like me. Ha! Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I think Boro is trying to make a point. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now are you understanding? Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm. It would seem. But if I can't find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again, and again, and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. Then, work is simple here. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things, and just relax. Then, when you are feeling at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. So where is the hole, the forest hole? Can I just run in there? Oh, I don't. No, there is. Yeah, sure. I don't know what this will do. I just thought it would be funny. That was a laugh. Make tea? No thanks. What a joke that guy is. Boro. Stupid name. Remember, Alta, don't lose sight of why you're here. Find Master Winters. Train with her. She's the only option. She's the only option I have. I'll find her if I just work a little harder. I can do that. I can work harder. I've always just worked harder. Don't think we're getting out through the forest. Think we've got to make some tea. Welcome back, miss. Another exciting adventure in the forest, it seems. Ow. Please, be careful to not push yourself too hard. You've been in a great deal of stress. I can't be pushed too hard. Yeah, that is very big talk for someone who just passed out. Twice. Generally speaking, collapsing from exhaustion is, how to phrase it, not intended. This isn't exhaustion. Somehow it's just wrong with me. Is the thing that's wrong with you exhaustion? No, it's something else. I don't know what. Whatever it is, Master Winters can help me. Ah, yes, how silly of me to think it was exhaustion. Well then, I believe I will be returning back to look after the shop. As always, you are welcome to join me in making tea, but it is your decision to be making. Wishing you the best, miss. guess this time we'll go make some tea. What are you? Ah, pink seed. Okay. Aha! So you were feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I have literally nothing else to do. Then it is decided. Making tea is simply better than doing absolutely nothing. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you've already taken every tool off the rack. Ibs, you must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Boro feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. That is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh God, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow! With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. This is my outfit now. Do I not look incredibly cool? My sword. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Oh, I remember, this was just before the demo ended. I remember saying in the demo, I'll continue the sentence in a minute. I don't want to like spoil what's happening. But let's just say I saw Boro walking over here with my sword, and I literally went, it really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. The whole, like, Excalibur situation. I mean, it's not in the tree, it's leaning against it, but... And then I was sad, because this is where the demo ended, and I really wanted to make tea. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? I don't want to talk about it. Of course, I understand. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way it's feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Bora's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I ever could. With that, let us begin this exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Okay, and now we just do what we do. You can swap an item in your hand for any item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. So this is like tea? Is that? No. They just rustle. Can I do anything with this? I don't know. Maybe if I put the... Oop. I pressed the wrong button. Maybe if I stash. No. Wow. Okay. We are doing it, I guess. Oh. Leaves. Tools. The room. One dirty teacup. Oh, I gotta put it here. Haha! Oh, maybe I can put cups there? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. So very possibly. Right. I have one blue, so I could do this. And then I have... no. Pink. So if I do 1, 2, 3... I'm figuring this out. Okay, now watering can. Okay. Oh, no water. I have no water in my watering can. Oh, I can also water all this again. Water, water, water. Okay, stash. Hello? Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 That was really weird interaction. You can hold right trigger to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. Bora wants to talk with me. Well, Bora's coming this way, so I want to collect. Yes, Bora, give me a second. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? They just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is, you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. They're walking up and down. What are they doing? I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Oh, well, it sounds like you've made up your... Because I know it's very admirable to be... Can it, T-Man? We're doing it my way now. Okay, then. Oi, oi, customer. T, customer, T. Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea, and that's final. Well, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I have to... This is life. I have to be nice to complete strangers. Oh, that's, terrible. And now I'm here, trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it, because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Maybe that wasn't the right approach, Alta. Just maybe not the right approach. I think Bora is about to tell you the same thing. Not the right approach at all. Boro, they left! The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yeah, duh, because, again, this is a tea shop. Miss Alta, Bora was very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want. That is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Oh, and Miss Alta's idea of assisting is to demand tea consumption at all costs? It was a very British thing at the time, but there's a tea consent ad, and this reminds me very much of it. You know, unconscious people don't want tea. This is giving the same kind of vibe, like, you can't pour tea down their throat. Exactly, now you get it. And why the demand? Why do you need our customers to accept tea? Because I need something to do out here, or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure you will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time? Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it, if you can. Oh, and you can also do Bora's favourite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage is easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff, tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now, in our downtime? None of these sound like measurable objectives. Indeed, they are not, but that is why they are good to practice. It is like anything, Miss Alta, it gets better with practice. I am very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Thanks, Borrow. There's tea. This is a very beautiful tree. It's so pretty here. Tea. 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 Tea, 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 tea. Ooh, what is this? Can I take? A gift room. A huge room. And a shrink room. Okay. Ha, tea. I am looking for some tea. It got so quiet all of a sudden. Where's the music? Oh, where is the music? Oh, there's more shrooms over there. Full stash. Another huge shroom. A dupe shroom. Another shrink shroom. Another gift shroom. And another huge shroom. My pockets are full. Oh no. Here, play in this pot. I can like plant loads of things here as well. That's so cool. Boro wanted me for something. Oh, Boro. Let me just dry some tea leaves. Boro, don't run away from me. Boro, 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 Boro. Hey, Boro, you know how a bunch of plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Ah, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mention is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will propel them rapidly towards old age. That is certainly up to you. Perhaps the plants are all looking forward to plant golf. Who knows? So I can't do anything with this anymore? Seems kind of sad. Oh, also upstairs, can I like... Oh, wait, where's my failed guide? Okay, can I do anything with the shrooms though? What can I do with the mushrooms? The mushrooms. I can hang pictures here? Okay. Mushrooms. All about gardening. Read. So much reading, my throat is sore. So you decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful, it's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I am excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting. For a new gardener, remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice with what you learned. Or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. Alright, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Chapter 1. Simple Plants. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. These are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you'll need to find a plant seed. The color of the seed tells you what plant it will produce. How many different types of plant seeds are there? Darling, I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you know this is where gardening gets wild. Chapter 2. Small hybrids. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss small hybrids. To make a small hybrid, you will start by placing a simple flower in the garden. You notice the grid around where you plant the flower? Now, let's place simple ferns around the flower, forming a line like this. My tea is ready. As soon as you do this, the center flower turns into a plant egg. Yes, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. So, what do we do with this plant, with this completely normal plant egg? Well, we water it, of course. So, let's go grab our trusty watering can. Simply fill your watering can at any spigot you find next to a body of water. Then once it's full, pour some water onto the plant egg. And just like that, the egg turns into a combination of the fern and flower. You just bred two plants together, you nasty gardener, you. This line pattern is the key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant in the center, surrounded by any two of the same simple plants in a line around it. The outer plants have to be the same, that's the only rule. You can even make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself. It's true, any combination of plants producing a hybrid. Go ahead and try creating some hybrids and see how many you can come up with. You can always check your field guide for information on all of the hybrids that you've already produced. If you've ever looked at a small hybrid and thought, that's for babies, then I've got great news for you. Introducing large hybrids. The same basic principles for creating a small hybrid apply to the large hybrid. However, the pattern itself is different. Rather than a line, this time we're going to make a triangle pattern. As you can see, this time we require 3 of the surrounding simple plant rather than 2, but other than a different pattern, everything is the same. Just water the egg again, and this time you'll get a big old honking mama of a plant. Just look at that beauty. Stunning, terrifying, gorgeous. Now this is the reason I've devoted my life to gardening. If you don't believe me, get out of there and try it for yourself. Chapter 4, a breather. Phew, a lot of information so far. How about we take a little breather and relax for a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish. Chapter 5, fruits. You didn't think your plants were going to just sit there in the ground doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no, plants are living beings, and just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purposeful. My phone just decided to leave. I'm not really sure why, but it did. Oops. I'm using it to watch my stream to make sure it's streaming. Heck no, plants are living beings, and just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purpose in life. Once you've made your hybrid, go ahead and pour a little more water on it. Each time you do so, it will produce a new fruit. Small hybrids and large hybrids will each grow something from their leaves. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids will grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty, and you can brew them in water to create all manners of tea. And even better, every large hybrid grows its own unique fruit, and with its own unique properties. Check your field guide for more information on all the fruits and their effects. Chapter 6, Social Commentary. Remember, gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there is no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologist may try to tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation, to be ordered and solved, more like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? This is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely these students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate, right? With such an exorbitant cost of education. Shall I tell you why all this posturing and extravagance? It helps them to feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names printed on the front of the Institute for Plant Speech. That's a real thing. They spend their money on, darling, plants can't speak, I've tried. Don't lose sight of what gardening is really about. Gardening is many things, and seedology is not one of them. Resist the hegemony. It's not hegemony, it's hegemony. I can't read. Of the seedologist imperative. Moving plants around. We've all stepped back from a long day of hard work in our garden and thought to ourselves, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else. It's perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. That's why pots are so handy and useful. If you hold a pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop the plant right up into the pot. Of course, the large hybrids are perhaps a bit too big to fit into a pot, but everything else should fit just fine. What do you want to do with your potted plant? Put it on a shelf, put it in the back of the put it back in the ground, perhaps even move the plant into a much larger and more decorative pot. The choice is yours, and in gardening, just as in life, it's very important to indulge every whim you ever have, no matter how small. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to eliminate a plant altogether, while painful for the soul, it's actually quite easy for the hands. Simply use your trusty shears and chop away at whichever plant has outstayed its welcome. The power to destroy life is a heavy burden to carry on. Whenever you shear a plant, remember to congratulate yourself on overcoming the inner demons of doubt and insecurity. Chapter 8, Congratulatory Tea Break. Congratulations, you're a true master of gardening now, a fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at holiday parties. Now, it is an ideal time for a relaxing cup of tea to bask in your own accomplishments. Remember not to be too haughty or arrogant about your newfound skills, but also remember to be at least a little arrogant, or else what would it all be for? I salute you, my beauties, and I do hope to bump into you out on the dirt. Now go out there and make the most beautiful gardens your heart can imagine. Oh, and I should mention there are certain special effects that mushrooms can have on your plants as well, if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent that I am far past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here now, with me now, telling me to stop writing now. She's coming over to the desk and grabs the pen. damn it. I wanted to know about the mushrooms. That's what I came here for. The mushrooms. The Book of Answers. There's nothing in it. Go, 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 go. Hello? Wowie McZowie, this looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way, is that really what it is, a magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're going to be a whole lot. A whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were going to say? Actually, because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the Knight, at your liege, a fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is actually a knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. I've lost Alter's voice completely, but my throat is also starting to hurt. You're not, but I have all the knight stuff. What makes you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. He doesn't look happy to be around you. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timmy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course, well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Yes, of course, we should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's singlest biggest dork bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? No, but you're not a real knight. Well, that's good, because I definitely wanted tea. I'll have some, please. Is there any particular flavour you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up, give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Your field guide now contains a section called Requests. Anything a character has asked you will be recorded here. Okay. Wait. Requests. Something to help wake him up. Wait, what about the fruit? Ah, wait, it's down there. Azzy fruit is what I need. I'm assuming it's pink with blue around it. But we will do that next time because my throat is really sore and so is my back from sitting in this chair for an hour and a half. I hope you enjoyed it. I was alone for most of my stream, but that's how it is sometimes. But I do hope I will at least get some views on YouTube. Please comment down below if you're watching on YouTube. Comment down below if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more. Maybe give the video a like. I will probably continue streaming this on Twitch. You can also find me there under xmikura. It's the same as the YouTube channel. I do not have a streaming schedule. I stream whenever it works. But yeah, maybe follow me on Twitch, follow me here, and I wish my viewers that are non-existent in chat a good day, and I wish you guys a good day too. I'm hoping to get this video up today so that everything is as real time as possible, but we shall see. But yeah, that was it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!